Mauricio Herrera and Lucas Matthysse.
Yes.
What you think about that fight, Boxingeye?
It's an interesting fight. Matthysse, is he done? Postal pretty much picked him apart. Caught him with the right hand. He had a little eye issue. Mathisse's got to be demoralized, man. He had an opportunity to be a pretty big star, and it didn't work out for him. Danny upset him, and before that, he had some controversial wins and losses. But it looks like it's not good for him to make a comeback fight against a guy like Mauricio Herrera, who's very tough to look good against. He's going to be there all night, Mauricio is. He's extremely tough. It's a very fucking interesting fight, man, because, look what Mauricio did with Ruslan. I mean, it's going to be, I know Ruslan and Matthysse are Matthisse's a better boxer, but I still see, it's going to be a close-ass fight. It's going to be a grueling, gritty, it's probably going to go down to the wire. Some people would think Herrera will win. I just see it like being very close. I don't even really I can't even predict who's going to win that. I want Mauricio to win that, though. I would love for him to get heated. I feel like Matthysse had his opportunities, and Mauricio kind of got the short end of the stick on a lot of his chances. So I would love to see him get that W. And they're fighting at 147, right?
Yeah, both of them first fight at 147.
Yeah, I see Mauricio's going to be sticking that jab, trying to make it an ugly fight. Matthysse is going to want to land his hard shots, but Herrera's got a hell of a chin. I see a real grueling type of ugly kind of fight. Going to be a close decision, so it'll be interesting. Baba, how do you see it? What do you think about it? What do you think about the fight?
To me, it's going to be a good fight because Matthysse ain't been fighting like a knockout puncher lately. If he's been being an outboxer, he's not looking for the kill anymore. His last two fights with the Ruslan and Victor Postal. So I think it's going to be a very competitive fight, split decision. I don't see nobody getting knocked out. It's going to be a close fight. We made the
two
best
guys
man
that never
win.
been, yeah. Two of these guys
but it's
that
crazy
never
that
been
both of them are 140 fighters, and they're going to fight at 147. So
it's
to see them, both of them fight at 147 is going to see if they make a difference. Are they better fighters, or
it's a crossroads fight, man. Can you believe that
these
guys have never been world champions, bro? None of these guys, Matthysse and Herrera, they've come like hair away from being a world champion. They've never held a world championship belt. This is it. Like, whoever loses this fight, they can give up on that dream because it's not coming to fruition. So they both know it's all on the line. This fight it has to be the last opportunity, and then they'll get another shot. It'll probably be Saddam Ali maybe down the line because they're with Golden Boy or whatnot. But it's amazing to me that Matthysse never won a world championship at 140, and neither did Herrera. I just find that to be incredible because both those guys were world championship worthy. Obviously, it's crazy.
But to me, it's going to be a close fight. I know Lucas Matthysse is going to be a winner of this fight. Mauricio said on, I don't want to misquote him.
No, he should be the favorite.
I don't want to misquote him, But he said, Mauricio said on Dante Boxing Nation that, yo, they might rob me for the fight. He's still going to come out and fight to win Lucas Matthysse, but they still might rob him.
He knows because he's got to fight an ugly fight. He knows, like, he can't let Matthysse stay on the outside and hit him with fucking hard shots. He's got to close the distance, grab his arm. He's got to make it an ugly fight. Like, Herrera has no other way to win than make it very ugly and, you know, disrupt fucking whatever Matthysse wants. You know, Matthysse obviously is going to want to box from the outside, hit him with the crispier shots, the cleaner shots. Herrera's going to be going in there with his head, fucking trying to work the body, trying to smother Matthysse and make it ugly, and the judges just fucking hate that shit. That's why this guy, you know, he's got a good, he throws that good pop jab to step in to close the distance, and then he'll hit you with like a right to the body, then he'll grab you, you know, try to smother you, put his head in your chest, and he makes it ugly. And that's the only way he can beat Matthysse too. He knows that. He can't. He's got to fight his style and hope that he doesn't get robbed, man. He can't go out there. If he goes out there trying to fight another style, Matthysse will hurt him. You know, so, you know, he can't think like that. Like, oh, the judges might rob. Nah, man. We know as boxing fans, you know, what you've done. You know, I understand why he didn't win the Danny Garcia fight. You know, I'm not even going to get into that, you know, because I understand. And it was a close fight. I wasn't crying about the decision. You know, the Jose Benavidez fight, similar situation. He can't pull away, like, and he can't rock his opponent. If you can't hurt your opponent, you know, you got to at least hurt a champion, especially, you know, you fight Danny Garcia, you got to hurt him at least one time. You know, it's tough for him to win. Puts on a tough, grueling, gritty type of performance. And he doesn't get the nod, but he still can't think like that, man. You still got to go in there and do all that you can do, man. That's it. Right. We had him on the show. He wasn't too happy with Golden Boy. I wonder if he should be happy with this fight. This is an opportunity. So, an obvious opportunity. The winner to this leads to a fight against either if Bradley loses, you know, Bradley comeback fight, or a shot at Saddam Ali, you know. So, big opportunity for these.
Since you mentioned that, before we go into that, I wanted to say, you know, Mauricio Herrera also said that since his eye got messed up, it would never get better again. So we have to put that
they both got eye problems then. Because then in Matthysse, every time his eye gets a little scratchy in there, he, you know, with Danny, he doesn't look the same. So I guess it makes the fight a little even.
Right. Yeah, maybe you're right. But like you got the winner of Lucas, right? Matthysse the winner, right?
The winner of that fight, yeah, I definitely have to lean more towards Matthysse. His shot, the judges will like his cleaner shots, and I think he'll work out of a lot of Herrera's trying to smother him. You know, it'll be a close fight, but I'll give the nod to Matthysse.